What's up, TheCoolOtakus fans and fanatics? I hope some of you are fanatical and you want to like kidnap me and steal my underwear and shit like that. I mean, that's what we want to have here on the TheCoolOtakus channel. We want to have people who love us so much they want to kidnap us. And maybe I'm speaking out of turn here, but I think that's how everybody feels. I mean, I could be wrong. I know. Well, maybe it's just me. I'm just lonely sometimes. And what cures loneliness better than watching new anime? And I'm assuming that's the whole thing. I don't think it's necessarily what spring 2011 anime you're watching, but what's new that you're watching. Excuse me. And I was thinking about it, and I really just caught up on some like 3 new ones recently. And ones I've been watching and I've liked so far, and I've rambled on, but whatever. Okay, guys, just bear with me. Alright, this one they're definitely trying to set up to be the next coming of, like, you know, One Piece, fucking Dragon Ball Z and all that. And that would be Toriko. And I read the manga, at least I read the first volume, and I read the other on Scanlations a long time ago. It was like chapter 100 and something. And I kind of liked it, and I'm going to try to keep picking up the manga and watching the anime. With the anime, it seems like it's going a lot quicker paced than the manga did. Because it seems like the first volume, they turned that into like 2 episodes. And that seems a little too quick. I don't know. But it seemed like it still stuck with the story pretty well, too, though. I don't know. Aside from one thing that is 100% filler, for those who don't know, is Tina. Tina does not exist in the manga, at least not in the beginning. I don't know if she's something on down the road. I think they do have like parts of like the TV thing, but not necessarily Tina, and Tina doesn't follow Toriko around. Now all the other major characters are there the whole time, and I guess Tina doesn't really interfere. I don't know why they decided to add Tina, because there's female characters getting introduced. Like I think her name's Ren, like in the last episode that I watched with the wolf. The Battle Wolf, and stuff like that. And he's going to get some cool friends and stuff like that. And a lot of that was kind of spoiled in the One Piece crossover. But I kind of like Toriko, or how you say it. I used to say Toriko, or I always say Toriko, but I think it's Toriko. Toriko, I don't know, whatever the fuck. I'm watching it and I like it. Some people were hating on it and disliking it. I think it's pretty good. It's a shonen anime. I do worry that it's going to end up with a bunch of filler, and that's one thing I don't like the concept of. Although it's been going on for like 3 years before we got the anime, so you think it would have enough steam, but it seems like they're going through it. Maybe they're just trying to catch up to having like a main antagonist thing is what I'm thinking they were trying to get to. Because for the first few chapters, there's not real big antagonists. Then you get those evil gourmets or whatever the hell they're called. I don't know because I haven't read that far in a while, and the anime's just getting there. But I would recommend checking it out if you like shonen type. Another one that I just started watching, and mainly because I heard a lot about it, and I might consider buying the manga and checking it out, is Blue Exorcist. And at first I was a little hesitant, and then I signed up for Crunchyroll. I don't know how many people y'all use that. But signed up for their membership thing so I can watch that stuff. And I got a little TV box thing. It's called Roku. And they have other ones like Apple TV so where you can stream stuff. And so I get it on that, and I can watch it in like HD on my HD TV. Well, technically it's my mom's HD TV because I don't have one. I just have a regular one. But yeah, that's a lot too much. But I can watch a lot of them on there, so that's cool. And I get to watch One Piece in like HD on not Netflix, but Hulu now. So that's cool. It's just because my screen on my computer is not okay. It's not an HD screen. So, yeah, and I'm just rambling on. But Blue Exorcist, which is new for the spring, and it's interesting so far. Pretty much his kid finds out that he's not who he thought he was, and it turns out that his real dad is Satan, and he's going to have to go and fight him, and he's going to have to become an exorcist. I haven't read the manga. It's only up to episode 5. We're starting to get introduced into a cast of characters right now, and we're going to get to see them. We had the last episode was a little development with one of them, and we're going to see how that goes. He is obviously like a slacker, but he has overwhelming power when he needs to, so he's kind of a shonen character in of himself. I think this is probably a Shonen Jump. I don't know. It might not be a Jump. I don't know. Okay. The next new one that I'm getting into that I checked out just because I was curious of what the hell it was about. And I watched the first 4 episodes, but I fell asleep in the 4th episode, so I need to rewatch it. And that's when it actually starts getting kind of good. Well, it was kind of good at first, too. It's because it's just so strange. I just cannot understand this. And it's called Dead Man Wonderland. And it makes me, because I'm a manga person more than I am an anime person, but makes me want to read the manga because I feel that it might be like super more in depth. But it's this kid, and I can't even remember his damn name. And like he gets I think he gets set up, and he goes to prison. But the thing is, the prison is called Dead Man Wonderland. But it's apparently in Tokyo because they had some sort of crazy something happen and everybody had to run out of Tokyo. And I thought at first it was going to be it was like an old amusement park and it was going to be I don't know if you've ever seen Escape from New York, Escape from LA, something like that, where they turn the city into a penal colony and that they're going to have to be living in this weird, strange, post-apocalyptic thing. But it is built to be an amusement park / prison where they bring in tourists to watch the convicts do shows and compete in these crazy things and it's insane and that concept to me is just so insane. People would really go to that. I don't think I would. They take field trips and shit to it. And it turns out this kid's gonna have some superpower thing and everything like that, and he's already meeting some people and you already know the antagonist and everything, and it's just starting to get into battle stuff, the 4th episode. So it's really weird, but yet still pretty good. And I'm going to see if I can stay into it, because the last time I picked up on some animes last season stuff, and I kind of dropped them. I never finished them. Maybe I'll go back, and it was Fractal, and what else? I picked up on something else, and I dropped it, and I can't remember what it was. I was watching that Level E, but it started not being that good. There's another one. I don't know. I have to go back and read, see if I can catch up on them or try to watch them later down the road. And then one, I don't know if it's technically a spring or if it was a fall or winter or whatever season it was Beelzebub or Beelzebub, however how you say it. And it I liked it at first, but then it started getting ew, and I started reading the manga. But I like the manga. I still like the manga. I read the manga every week. They haven't released any manga here in the U.S. yet of it, but I think it's really good. And it's only up 100 and something, so it'd be something you could get into soon if you wanted to. I like it. I think it's funny and it's cool and it's starting to get hit the next level kind of stuff. But it seems like the anime already started having a bunch of fillers within 10 episodes and was dragging with the story and overdoing some stuff. So I got out of that, and I haven't watched the anime, but I keep reading the manga. And that happens with some stuff. I don't watch Naruto, but I read it. I quit watching Bleach, but I keep reading it because I'm a manga guy. And that's the 3 that are the main new ones that I'm trying to watch and get into. I might try that Estortori or whatever the hell toy. I heard some people talk about that. It's been good. But all those 3, I like them. And if you like shonen or mystery kind of stuff, and that Dead Man's Wonderland's kind of got graphic stuff to it, then go ahead and watch those, I would say. And then on one that I guess was last season, but I never hear anybody talk about, and I don't know if any of y'all watch it, but I really like it. A lot of people, some people have problems with one of the main characters, Victorica. I think that's how you say her name. Victorica? I would say Victoria, but Victoria, that's what I'll call her. And but it's really interesting. It's a mystery thing, and it's an overlapping plot, a continuous plot. Not every episode. They have some self-contained episodes, but it does have an overall plot to it. And I like it a lot, and I've been watching it. It's up to 19 episodes. I think it's got 26 or 22 it's going to have. And it's based off of not a manga, but a novel manga thing. I don't know. But I like it a lot. I think it's funny and interesting and mysterious and stuff like that. So I think it's something you might want to take a look into. It might not be your cup of tea. I didn't think it'd be my cup of tea at first, but I kept watching it. And of course, other animes that I am watching continuously, I still watch Fairy Tail every time, and I watch One Piece. And I think that's about all the animes that I do watch. If there's any new anime, I did watch one episode of Sket Dance, but I thought it would be good, but I don't know, I didn't like it. I might have to give it another chance. If any of y'all watched past the first episode or read the manga of it, let me know if it's worth my time to just give it a chance. It was just getting started, and I just found it a little dull. Some of the characters kind of interesting, but I didn't know if it'd be as good. Yeah, so feel free to let me know good new animes or even old animes you think will be worth checking out and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm more of a manga person, but now that I do have this Crunchyroll, and they have a lot of stuff, so I can watch that, and then Hulu and everything puts out stuff. And there's even some stuff I've seen on Netflix, so I'm trying to cut down on my piracy. And everything like that, guys. So feel free to give me suggestions. Thanks for listening to me ramble for 10 minutes. Let me know if you check out any of those, if you like them or whatnot, and every dang thing else. And I appreciate it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you come across this video and you're like, who's this weirdo talking about anime? He's an old man. He's a good or whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother you. I don't know. Yeah, and check out everybody else's videos, guys. And thanks, boss, for putting your video up on time this time. All right, until next time, sayonara. Oops, I stole Nim's. He's tomorrow.